The sharpest edge known to humanity came not from a forge, but from a volcano. It opened skulls to release spirits. It opened minds to receive visions. Today, that same edge heals the body, leaving the faintest scar. How did a tool of revelation become an instrument of incision? And what does its return tell us about how we see our world, or fail to see it? This is the all-knowing owl. We trace tools not by their function, but by the quality of sight they grant us. For the Mesoamerican world, obsidian was Itzli, a sacred substance, polished into a tezcatl, a mirror. It became the attribute of Tezcatlipoca. This was no vanity glass. It was a portal, an instrument for divination and governance, a smoking mirror that bridged the material and the spiritual, the human and the divine. To gaze into it was to look through the visible world. The gaze it enabled was introspective and projective. It sought the unseen. This was the mirror's primary profound function, revelation. The Conquest shattered this epistemology. The mirrors were condemned, their purpose erased. They became exotic curios stripped of context. The portal closed, the gaze broke. Centuries later, the material's genius returned, not as a portal for the spirit, but as a blade for the flesh. Surgeons use obsidian scalpels. At 30 angstroms, they are the sharpest edge possible. They heal with minimal scarring. This is the ghost of Tezcatlipoca's mirror. Its sacred purpose, to see through the veil, was erased. Yet its physical perfection survived. Science recovered the ultimate edge, but only the edge. It mastered the material, while discarding the epistemic, the mirror, as a way of knowing. And in that act of reduction, we built a new kind of mirror. We engineered systems whose internal logic is a black box. Their decisions are as inscrutable to us as the divine was to the conqueror. The ancient mirror existed to see through. Our digital mirrors are surfaces we look at, but cannot see into. We perfected the obsidian blade to heal the body, while creating opaque digital surfaces that fracture our understanding. How then do we mend a broken gaze? Not with another opaque idol, but with a demand for radical clarity. Enter Miguel Nicolelis, a neuroscientist who builds bridges between brain and machine, and a critic who dismantles the myth of the black box. He argues artificial intelligence is a misnomer. It is a human puppet. Its algorithms are trained on our data, echoing back our biases, our inequalities. When an AI corrects inclusive language to a masculine default, it does not think. It amplifies the prejudice in its training data, codifying historical obscurity into digital law. This is the modern perversion of the mirror. Tezcatlipoca's smoking mirror revealed hidden truths. Our algorithmic mirrors obscure their workings while magnifying our hidden flaws. They are not oracles. They are crystallized human error. Nicolelis' life work proposes a different principle. His brain-machine interfaces are the antithesis of the black box. Their power resides in transparency. They make internal intention legible to the external world. This is not artificial intelligence. It is augmented, legible collaboration. The obsidian scalpel heals because it is honest about its edge. Nicolelis' critique heals our understanding because it is honest about the tool. The choice before us is clear: opaque puppets or transparent tools, systems that hide their human biases, or systems that seek, with radical clarity, to extend human will into the world. We shattered the first mirror. Our task now is to demolish the myth of the second. to build forward with eyes wide open. The sharpest edge can cut flesh, or it can cut through illusion. We must choose the cut that brings clarity. This is the all-knowing owl. We demand tools of clarity, not idols of obscurity.